Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kappa. Let's go.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Herbert changing things up. On 1st down, it's Owens. Room here to run through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll drop the throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
On the ground, it's a rookie from Texas Tech. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
2 yards still to go, 3rd down now. Now a handoff running through the middle. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Trey Benson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Good start to the season for Emmy at the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, look at this Steeler defense. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week one, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to Hill. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Benson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Benson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing to beat me right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
On the handoff, Benson running right. Oh, fighting off the defender. And so close. He gets it to the one.
That's what I get.
Right there. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This taken in right around the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
He finds his man complete. That's Owens. 25 yards that time.
Go. Hey, Ray. 12. Let's go. It's 5-9. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Progress. Go. Hey, Kappa. Let's go.
Now it's Herbert. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Home to right. Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion. Baylor tight. 21. Right.
Herbert now. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Ray.
Herbert throwing again.
Come on. Come on, baby. He on that. Get out of here.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are an extra point away from
Got to
drawing
make
level.
that.
Gay is on for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
It's 6.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. They run over center with Benson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Looking to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Second down in the yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
Another run here with Benson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses have their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most
Mental
points
mistakes.
in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Mental mistake.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
He's got his target. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. A give up the middle with Benson. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Down the right sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. The extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers! Crowd right. Go.
Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Coleman troops right. Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
5-9
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run on first down. Owens. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps him advancing the ball.
59.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Owens, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Owens. And able to get him down,
Where's
but
the
he does
defender?
reach the 5. A nice pickup
Good.
of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll run on the inside handoff. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Second down and goal. Herbert. And it's caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that some...
There he goes, right side. He may go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Trey Benson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert over the middle. That's caught by Owens. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. And a quick throw here that's complete. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Baylor tight. 21. 59. Go. Hey, Ray.
Back to throw. Herbert. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 5-9. Baylor Tigers. Hey, we go orange.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Go. Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Ready?
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Come on, baby. My guys don't intercept the ball. What's up with that swapping crap?
In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Home kick right. Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion. Baylor tight. 21.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There we go.
This one that's going to be intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Benson. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. 167 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Hey,
You're not matching anybody.
where do I got it mad?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time it forced him to taking the 3.
But you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Let's go, let's go. Home troops right.
Throwing, Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Balin tight. 21. Go.
Herbert to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Ray. Well. Let's go. 5-9.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got it at the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Benson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. Now the Steelers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
that damn knowing the play calls is clutch.
Before the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
What?
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Home troops right. Hey, ram. Ready?
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he finds a man on the crossing route. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, go Lion. Taylor tight. 21. 59.
Here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5.
Ray. Whoa. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that goes for a gain of 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Hey, easy. We'll go. Crowd right. Let's go. Set.
One last throw here for Herbert. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Tyreek Hill from 10 yards out. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this is recovered by the Chargers. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards?
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.